Guys, we are live. This is GTArajgaming, and today we're back with part 36 of the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Let's Play, featuring the Doctor Who Daleks Invasion mod pack 5.0 beta. So for now, we'll let this sit right here and simmer, so to speak, while I put the link out. I put the link out for the stream. It's like the biggest downside of... It's literally the biggest downside of me doing this as a live stream as opposed to editing.
Too low down niggas going crazy.
Ta for that, CJ. Very helpful, buddy. So we're gonna be very quick with this one. Very, very quick. Alright. Let's see. Because we have a little bit to talk about tonight. And I'm hesitant to I don't want to create drama around this, but at the same time it kind of has to be said for those who are not in the know. So that's kind of thing. It's all a Twitter thing. Twitter's mostly filled with drama, which is... It's one of the reasons why I specifically don't go into it. But when drama leaks into the gaming side of things, I'm like, oh god, this is terrible. Or I would call it like drama. It's like basic bitch drama, so to speak. But there is a wee thing
Nothing
that
but
I
a
have to
cheap
talk
thing,
about.
baby.
After CJ sings to us for the friggin' 50th time. I kind of did something similar with the CEX stuff. Now, it didn't friggin' take off or anything. Because reasons, I guess. I need to make doubly sure I've got the friggin' link. Paste. Tweet has
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, biatch.
Right, let's see. I'm just now replying to someone else online, so one moment please. It's kind of unprofessional to do such a thing, but I kind of have to at this point.
Express yourself, cause I'm
Thanks,
Grove
CJ.
Street.
Bloody helpful. All right. I just have to put the link on the Discord, which I didn't do yesterday. I forgot to put links out yesterday. So I'm like, Yaldi. Alright, so now we can get into this a wee bit. Let's see. I don't need to bring the thing up on phone, so I won't be able to check chat in the meantime. So, one moment, please. Alright. So, to people that are not in the know, to people that are like, oh my god, I've done it wrong, I'm terrible, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Yeah. Bloody heck. Alright, no. There we go. I'm rate limited. What the hell does that mean? Never mind, I can use my friggin' post I made about it on Twitter. So, I should have thought that. I've now wasted your time a whole bunch. I do apologise. So I posted something. I replied to a dude earlier on. Alright? Now, it was on a thread about Enchanted Portal, a new game that's coming out. And by all means, it looks nice. It looks nice, but there was a lot of concern with it. A lot of people seem to be concerned about it because the game artistically looks like Cuphead. That lovely wee shooter or platformer, whatever you want to define it as. That's on, I think, Switch and Xbox at the Microsoft Store. Now, the issue spawns from people are saying this new game is kind of a clone of Cuphead, and when you look into it, when you play Cuphead, and or even if you watch gameplay footage of it, Cuphead in its own right looks very, very familiar to or plays very familiar. It's very friggin' heck. Gameplay wise, it's very familiar to another franchise. Another franchise. So people keep praising Cuphead because its gameplay and visuals are beautiful. And yes they are. The visuals are beautiful. The gameplay is exquisite. Or not exquisite. The gameplay is very fluent and smooth. But that gameplay, the mechanics that the game uses, is mostly from another game. Now, a lot of people that may or may not watch the channel might not even know about this game. It's an old Neo Geo game called Metal Slug. And oh boy, it's one hell of a game. It's quite difficult too. Now, just by looking at footage before even playing Cuphead, it's very familiar gameplay wise. Now I replied to a guy saying, dude, basically they can't really copyright crap, what was it? Wait a sec. That was true. I can actually go and find out, I think. But the basis is, the dude was being adamant that Cuphead had been ripped off when you look at the facts. When you look at the facts of Cuphead, it's kind of difficult to discern what has inspired it. Have we put the brakes on? Yes. Where are we now, though? Yeah, like I said, it's difficult to... Actually, we'll just take the brakes off. We're going to be chatting for a bit. It's difficult to discern what inspired Cuphead. Now, a lot of people could be like, but, it's the old classic cartoons from the 1920s, 1930s, which, frankly, those cartoons would not fit into today's culture. Because people don't want their kids seeing creepy stuff. And I'm like, dude, there's no harm in this. The point I'm trying to make, there's been games in the past that mimic the style of classic cartoons. Now, this is just a hypothesis, or theory rather, that Cuphead could have had inspiration from not only classic cartoons, but things like the Steamboat Willie stage from Kingdom Hearts 2, because it's exactly that. The Steamboat Willie stage is exactly that kind of style. Now, I would very much agree that it could have used that the devs could have used numerous sources for, like, the classic gameplay, or the classic artistic style. But this guy, the original Dreamcast guy, comes along, and he's like, I put up my piece saying, yeah, no, artistically there's been things that done before, and he replied with, come on, look at it, it's clearly ripping off Cuphead. And when I do like a bunch of game talk, I don't really troll. I'm a meme guy. I send emotionals. I like all of the comedy culture of the internet, the meme culture. So I reply to him with something along the lines of, not artistically, no, it's not ripping off Cuphead. It's just a generic cartoon style from years ago. If it is copying Cuphead, then it's also copying Metal Slug, seeing as they play very similarly. That's the case, guys. That is literally the case. Cuphead is using a cartoon style from a long time ago, and its gameplay and mechanics work a lot like Metal Slug. Sure, they might be fleshed out more, whatever. Doesn't take away from the fact that it's highly likely that it runs very similarly, or whatever. So the guy replies with a cartoon style from decades popularized in modern gaming by Cuphead, which no one at the time was not. Thanks, Tam. So the guy says that Cuphead popularized that style, which isn't true. It just isn't. It brought it back. It didn't popularize it. One of the most successful games that have done it in the past, aside from Cuphead, was Kingdom Hearts 2, as we've previously mentioned, the Steamboat Willie stage. 100% classic. An amazing classic.
Hey, yo, you dropped the bomb on me.
the thing is, Cuphead is also going to be a classic. Because it's a good game. And people very much enjoy it. And I can see why. But I retorted with something along the lines, well, not something along the lines, I'm basically reading what's in the screenshot that I grabbed. Because the guys went straight up blocked me, which is hilarious. But he's also said other tweets. He's also said other things in the conversation. I didn't grab those. I didn't reply to those ones. They were basically either I didn't see them or I thought they were irrelevant. So basically I said, yes, so other devs can use art styles. The Cuphead devs don't hold any copyright over an artistic style. Which is true. It's true. In any kind of a law, I don't think you can hold copyright over an artistic style. And he replies with one of the best things ever. It's one of the best things ever. It's literally as good as the responses that the grumpy retro gamers get from eBay sellers when they message them. Because grumpy retro gamers has this whole thing where they're like, oh, this guy's charging a whole buttload of money for an item that's not worth it, and he's hiking up prices and whatever. And on occasion, the guys will do, Chris and Ben of Grumpy Retro Gamers will message these eBay sellers and be like, yo, what the hell is going on with the price? But they'll do it in like a comedic way. They'll like put on a funky persona. Like they'll be like, hi, I'm Lord Bellendington. Lord Bellendington the 4th from whatever. And I'd like to know why this is this price or whatever. And it's hilarious. It really is. But the original Dreamcast guy said, take your tongue out their arse and quit rampaging into random folks' timeline trying to start an argument. And the dude, I posted the conversation online. That's where I'm reading this from. Thanks, Tardis. I love good applications. I posted the conversation online. I had to block me after sending that. And I'm like, but the whole point to all of this, is the fact that the OG Dreamcast guy was such a coward and unprofessional as to block someone over having a different opinion. That's fine, having a different opinion is fine. But all be zombies and robots if we all share the same opinion. But the fact that his disagreement rose to such a level is laughable. Now, I never said anything bad to the guy. I wasn't rude, I wasn't mean, I wasn't chucking memes at him left, right and centre. But the guy with that response and whatever else he's put after it comes off like a child. Now, I could very much check the friggin' replies that he's put down to it, because there was a bunch of people that come off defending me, which is fine. It's thankful because they point out, hey, the guy's not being rude to you, which is true. I wasn't intending to be rude to the guy, and I'm not going to be. I'll leave yours down. Why? Let's see if we can find the feed. It's on Enchanted Portal's page at Play Enchanted. With their message, here's a trailer for our upcoming Kickstarter campaign. Because the game's essentially a Kickstarter for now. And it looks really nice. And it's brilliant. But anyway, Anyway, I don't seem to be able to see it right now. Oh, never mind, I'm in the right thread. Nope. It's a disappointment of having bigger fingers. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, he put down other things. The Dreamcast.
Warm it up, Kane. Warm it up, CJ. Warm it up, Kane.
Because another nice person replied to him saying, "Laughing my ass off, take the L, man. There was no need to start insulting him when he was arguing in a civilized manner." And he just replies with, "Take the L, what age are you?" Okay. But he did say other things, like, there was a reply that I did actually miss. And I can address it here. Because he goes on to say, and Cuphead very well may have been inspired by Metal Slug, but it's an art style
Too low
But its
down
art
niggas
style
going
is unique
crazy.
in modern gaming. By adopting this art style and gameplay style, they're ripping off Cuphead. No, that's not how that works. That art style can be used by any developer that is making a game. The fact that you would call them a knockoff for using the art style and a Metal Slug-esque engine is hypocritical. Why is that lever always up? Come on. You know better than that, TARDIS. Come on, buddy. I'll say it here and now. The original Dreamcast guy is acting like a child. He's being an idiot. Now it's the first insult I've ever thrown towards the guy. But frankly, this time it's true. So, any game by definition that uses different art styles and a modified version of another game's engine is now ripping something off. If that's the case, and I'll bring up something that happened in Discord as well. Someone in Discord mentioned that by this guy's logic, every FPS out right now, first-person shooter, every first-person shooter out right now is a rip-off of Alien Resurrection on PS1. The first game to implement moving and panning the camera with analog sticks. Now, at the time, that was critically hated, but now it's the standard. So this is not my words. This is off of this Discord, and I kind of agree with them. So, by the guy's logic, every first-person shooter is ripping off Alien Resurrection on PS1. And it's literally
Nothing but a cheap
laughable.
thing, baby.
It's literally laughable. So what if the game feels like Cuphead? So what if it's got a cartoon-esque friggin' art style? You know what that means? It means it's going to be a well-polished game. That's what it means. Because... oh god damn it, how many times is it going to drift? For some reason the handbrake doesn't go back on after you land from drifting. It's just weird. But aye, the chap on Discord that said this, that said the whole Alien Resurrection thing or whatever, I do agree. But to say that Enchanted Portal is ripping off Cuphead, it's not using the same names, it's not using the same characters, it's a different development team, it's a different I do believe it's a different publisher. And you know what? Because the sad thing is, because of how popular Cuphead is, there's a lot of people so far outright saying it's a Cuphead clone. Which artistic style, right in the 1930s, 1920s, whenever you and it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, it's a very nice artistic style, and if there's someone that can draw that well, kudos to them. They have something that will work. So let's pop to a location here. Oh. So once again, we do have gamepad support here. And I did forget to do the whole friggin' wait, did I forget to put the volume up? One moment, please. Oh, lordy! Desktop audio is way up. Why? Oh, that was earlier. I was listening to music CDs. Never mind. I was listening to music CDs on a Sega Saturn. So that's why that's up loud. So because a lot of the missions are going to be done at the club, put the volume down. Right, the OG Dreamcast guy. You are being an idiot about the entire situation. If you cannot accept it, which frankly you don't have to, you literally don't have to, you can deny it all you want. That's up to you. We didn't get to pick a time. Okay, now I'm curious. We didn't get to pick a time to go to. So what the hell is going on? We're still not into gameplay. I'm still in a ranty mood for this. Ah well. Well, that guy just died. My point still stands. My point still stands that a developer legally can use any artistic style they wish. No one really holds a copyright over artistic styles. To my knowledge. If I am wrong, then someone's going to hit me up about it. And I'm going to learn something, so there's that. Well, they've lost their mind. But you know what's pot calling the kettle black? That kind of situation. What's going on? If that guy were around, if the OG Dreamcast guy was around in the 90s, and especially the 80s, he would be so mad, I would imagine. That's just an assumption, it's not a fact. What? You may be wondering, why do I say that? Why? Why? Why would I say such a thing? Why? Why indeed? Because the sheer amount of games in the 80s and 90s that were, in fact, clones. They 100% ripped each other off, not just artistically, they ripped off game mechanics and all sorts. Things like Gradius, Galaga, well not Galaga. You can say that Galaga ripped off Space Invaders and made the enemies more swirly and move around more. Because the enemies in Galaga, they come in kind of like rows, and there's a lot more movement to them rather than them sitting on a screen and moving side to side. That's the defining factor between Space Invaders and Galaga. Well, Galaga doesn't have shields or houses to protect you like Space Invaders does. You get like 3 houses that or shields or whatever that you can hide behind to avoid enemy fire. But point still stands. Point still stands. If that were the case, then a whole bunch of developers back in the 80s and 90s would have been sued out the rear end. R-Type is another example. It's only under my skin a little bit. Just a little. The fact that he would block from a kind disagreement. Like, when it comes to gaming, I'm all ears. If someone likes something that I don't, then so be it. I want to hear their opinion on it. I want to hear their side of things. But the fact that he rolls up like, "Hey, nah fam, it's just a complete clone." And the way that he does it, the guy's kind of first, he's like this and that, but to come back with an insult, it's like, hey, you're starting things. You are the one making it into an argument. Even if he doesn't see this, even if he sees it or doesn't, not my problem. But he really needs to chill on that. And I'm now slaughtering people, so there's the thing. Well, hello, upskirt. Yeah, but like I said, you cannot, to my knowledge, copyright an art style. You cannot copy an art style. So people that moan about the art style, that their claim, in my eyes, when they say that it's ripping off Cuphead from an art style, that should be invalidated, because then you should also be saying that it rips off Steamboat Willie from Kingdom Hearts 2. Or it's the only game that comes to mind that has like classic cartoons in it. Aside from Cuphead, of course. I should have changed this friggin' title to GTA Rants at OG. Friggin' rants about OG Dreamcast guy and Cuphead. Man, that katana's so good. Everyone's losing their head these days. That guy didn't, though. He's a good guy. He kept his head on straight. Except for all the other people I killed. And they didn't. They lost their heads. Like that guy. Like Bootleg Elvis. Uh-huh. Shake it, baby. I'm a hunk of bird in love. If this were GTA 5, I'd be arrested already. Bruh. That's hilarious. But I'm pretty sure the devs for Cuphead don't own the copyright to the game engine either. Who knows? I certainly don't. This is just a... How the hell do I word this? I'm bad with words. I'm very bad with words at times. You might have noticed that. Yeah, screw it. I can't think of anything. They may have used... Enchanted Portal may... Wow, finally please show up. Nice. And he still lost his head. That's a bigger freaking win right there. The Cuphead devs don't technically own the copyrights to the engine. They kind of rent it out, and if that engine is still going around from Metal Slug, then that's possibly rented out. I don't know what engine it uses, but Cuphead uses one that's very, very similar with modifications to it, for obvious reasons. And calling out a game company, or calling out a publisher or whatever, because the game looks all cartoony and plays like Metal Slug. and calling it a bloody Cuphead bootleg or whatever. It's just terrible. They should really. I think people should be more open-minded about this. They really should. I'm terrible at ranting, by the way, if you haven't noticed. You know what? You know what? And your mouth still appears to be open, buddy. But aye. People need to be more open-minded about video games. Like, these days, there's nothing original. There's nothing original. There really isn't. There's going to be so many cliches. It has to bring something new to the table. Cuphead didn't. It didn't. It's essentially a merger of Metal Slug and friggin' timey-wimey cartoons from a long time ago. That's not really bringing anything new to the table. We had a 3D battle system in Kingdom Hearts 2 with old timey-wimey cartoon styles. That is bringing something new to the table. Cuphead just done it similarly with shooting in bloody 2D or 2.5D. I forgot the perspective that Cuphead is played from. It might just be a 2D shoot 'em up platformer or whatever. Either way, Cuphead is still a good game. I would recommend it. I also recommend Enchanted Portal. So go for it. The old timey-wimey cartoon style is something that's very good. I enjoy it. The engine used for the game is also good. It's basically Metal Slug. Metal Slug is a fantastic game. I got it on the PS Store a few years back. I enjoy playing it even though I suck donkey at it. So that's definitely a thing. Oh, we can't time travel. I've no got a location set. So it's like a surprise thing I wanted to talk about on stream before we got into everything. It kind of had to be said. One, people's reaction is like, hey, Cuphead clone. / oh, Cuphead clone. Saying it as a clone of Cuphead is like saying GTA 3 is a clone of Driver 2, but with more bang bang shoot shoot. I'm surprised no one's brought up that comparison yet. That basically GTA 3, in the eyes of the people that call it a Cuphead clone, are like, hey, remember GTA 3? That's a Driver 2 clone. It probably actually isn't, but they've got different engines behind them. But, you know, comparison. It's just for comparative sake. There's a lot of people I've seen that are not going to buy it because it looks like not looks like, but to them, looks and probably feels like budget Cuphead. Now, they could very well be wrong. If they are wrong, then holy crap, then you just don't need Cuphead. You've got this new thing that might be better. So that's always something to take into consideration. So point A has been sorted. We talked about Cuphead and Enchanted Portal, the quote-unquote clone. It's got different characters, it's got different story and all that. There's going to be a bunch of stuff that's different in game itself. Hi, Easy Update. Thanks for being a dick. Better put the break back on. I'm almost done ranting. And 2, we got around to talking about the OG Dreamcast guy. Now, he's on Twitter. Don't harass the guy. He's easily angered, as you can probably see by my Twitter if you go onto it. He's very easily angered, and if you anger him, he'll block you. So, oof, I say. It's his Twitter. He can go around acting like a child all he wants. That is fact. When you block someone who's having kind of a debate. Well, yes, a debate. It wasn't even an argument. It becomes an argument when you throw insults. It really does. Now, the thread is still up on Enchanted Portal's Twitter page. If you've not been blocked by the guy, go check it out. Decide for yourselves. Even use the gameplay of Enchanted Portal to decide for yourselves about the game. Do you want it? Do you think it's 100% a clone? That's all up to you. It's up to you. Because like I said before, if we all had the same opinion, we'd all be mindless zombies, agreeing to everything, and then we'd all be screwed over. Debating is good. It can also be fun. I found it fun in the past. But when shade is thrown, basically, when shade is thrown, it's now an argument. Debates are just basically a nice argument, without all the shouting and swearing and whatnot. You wouldn't hear that from me. Well, not unless someone really pissed me off, which I just wanted to put this out there that this happened today. That's for you to decide whether Enchanted Portal is a 100% Cuphead clone. Just because it uses the same artistic style and the same engine, or something very similar, doesn't necessarily make it a clone. And even if it was, it's not a bad thing. It's good to have competition in the marketplace. Who knows? The story for Enchanted Portal might be better. However, the gameplay could be worse. There's a lot of different factors you have to take into consideration. So we've discussed that. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. There probably will be rants in the future. If you like the GTA San Andreas content, slap a like on the video. Consider sharing the video. It's massively helpful to the channel when you share. If you want to support the channel, there's a tip link in the description. You can also send super chats. You can also become a channel member, which is a good thing at the 99 pence level. And with that out of the way, me voicing my opinion on the quote-unquote Cuphead clone and the OG Dreamcast guy. Oh my word, my lips are dry. I can't do it properly. With me voicing my opinion on the OG Dreamcast guy and how he handled himself, with the slight debate, turned into a one-sided argument. When he acted like a child. With him like, oh, take your tongue out that arse and everything like that. Aye, we Scots can rant. But most of us are not children when we rant. When we rant, we tend to throw people through windows. But that ends the argument. So, that's that in a nutshell. Nelly. I may have to BRB for the first time in a long time. So let's chuck up the background. I shall mute the microphone. I will BRB for a brief moment. Whilst I'm busy, feel free to actually play with the 8-ball. Exclamation mark 8-ball. I'll leave an example in the chat right now. So it'll take a wee minute for the 8 ball to come in. But it's exclamation mark 8 ball. Then ask the question. Exclamation mark 8 ball space. Ask your question. Make sure you put in a question mark or whatever. And the stream elements bot will answer you. The 8 ball says, don't bet on it. So guys, I will BRB real quick. And we are back! Sorry about that, duty calls. Oh, my levels are a bit too high. We need to change those immediately. So anyway, our rant, well, my rant thing is over. We've spoken about Enchanted Portal. We've spoken about how much of a child you can make yourself look on Twitter. Damn, I'm not even close to this microphone. Because oh boy. Oh hi police officer, how you doing buddy? How far are we away from the marker? It's fine, we can steal a car. Wait, did we take the marker off? There we go. So, right, we need to put in the cheat speed freak. Ah, there we go, we've now got nitrous. And that goes for every car, by the way. Every car comes equipped with nitrous now. Exactly like this. So, yesterday there was a freaking... Oh, wow, that could have been a great friggin' parking spot. Wow, they can't even control themselves. Nice. So yesterday there was a mission in particular that we couldn't do. We just kept failing, or I kept failing. I was failing with everyone's support. To anyone who was in the chat at the time. And basically, the mission was to scare the living daylights out of a guy. Said guy was also tied to the bonnet of your car. Fender ketchup! There we go. We had to, like this, we had to spook the guy into talking. And it's a hilarious mission of all. I actually have to pause, I need to open the blinds, so... One moment please, I know you've had enough of that recently, but... One moment please. And we are back. And we're closer than we ever were. I'm just double checking, don't freak out. There we go. We're back in the position that's my absolute favourite. So basically, as soon as I turn to the mic exactly like this, things get better. So that's also something really nice. Except I'm scraping the side of my glasses off a friggin' pop filler. So... Wow! That is actually annoying. It's kind of my fault. I was, you know... I picked the wrong kind of glasses when I had to change them. Because my prescription had changed, the lenses themselves had gotten a fair bit thicker and my current frames wouldn't be able to hold them without breaking. So that's a thing. He's still tied to that, so let's... let's speed up and drive on the wrong side of the road. Oh. You see, yesterday we kept doing that to the guy. We kept killing him. I mean, in hindsight, the guy's a dick. He's a bit of a bastard. Because the mob wanted us to get info from him. And basically, he ruined our day of travelling through space and time. How dare he? How dare he? So now we have to drive all the way back. And start again. Like, oh lordy. You're starting to feel hungry and I'm starting to lose energy. What? God's sake. I'm so disappointed. So now I've got... My car's disappeared, but I'll take this one. I've now... Are you kidding? Piss off, police. I'm going out races once I find my way to the nearest clocking bell. I'm clucking mad. Yeah, we don't need to go this way. So we literally just have to go that way. We go past our lovely TARDIS and we fall over. Fall over steaming drunk. But we have nitrous, so everything's better. You know, nitrous makes everything good. Except for microwave meals. Nitrous can't make those fuckers any better. But we need food, so that's a thing. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I'm here to entertain you all, whilst I screw up driving and crashing all along the road. So here we are. Ah, bollocks. There has to be another way in. Like I said, it's been a long... I said this in another part, but it's been a long time since I played San Andreas properly. This is my first ever playthrough, proper playthrough. Because what I did back in the day is use someone else's save file. So that's definitely a thing. And now we're in the clicking bell. You can serve me medium rare, thanks. Wait, you meant the food? Oh. Oh. Who the hell wants a salad meal? See, with a salad meal, and the Cluckin' Huge Meal. You can draw comparisons to real life here, by the way, because that is a much bigger meal for the same price. So you're getting a deal here. Meanwhile, if you take the salad at face value, that's not much. There really isn't much, and they're charging way more for it. Basically, what I'm saying is healthier food should cost way, way less than junk food. But that'll never happen. So that's definitely a thing. So we now have energy, we're not going to lose health or anything like that. We lost muscle though. So now for us, it's back to the mission. We can buy multiple houses in this area. Lovely. Alright! I hope you stay tuned, because this week we have a bunch coming up. We have a load coming up. Tomorrow, if you never saw the post in the community tab, good lord. If you didn't see the post in the community tab, you should have the notifications for the channel turned on, and you should be subscribed. So that should be good. So if you didn't see the post that I put up today, I basically laid out almost everything we're doing this week. Now one of the things I did earlier on in the week was put up a poll. A poll which I am going to check right this minute, after stopping the Stafford. Because I put up a poll saying I didn't know what to play for Thursday and Friday. And basically, I said there's these games I don't really play, but I could play on stream. What do you think? I put a poll out, and it didn't let me put all the options I wanted, but it's whatever, you know. So let's quickly check that out. I mean, you guys won't see it. I will, though. Come on, put me on my channel, you bum. Thank you. So, the post I put up today is outlined that tomorrow we'll be playing Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. And I mentioned that I was going to play Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 on Friday, but then I remembered I had a poll. The poll itself is interesting. The poll itself is interesting because I left out, I put in the post that the games I had available that I don't really play were Left 4 Dead 2 with mods, Dead Island Epidemic, Doom 2016, even though I don't like it much, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout New Vegas because Fallout 3 is dumpster fire, and Fallout 4. So far, Left 4 Dead 2, Dead Island, and Fallout 2, New Vegas, and 4, I should say, stay in the comments, are all leading by 29% each. Nobody wanted Doom 2016. So there's that thing happened, and it's friggin' hilarious. Oh lordy. So guys, you get to pick, for once you get to pick what I'm doing on the channel. If you want to see any of that, put a vote in the community tab. Once we're done here, or even if you leave now and do it, you'll get to see something on Friday. On Saturday, however, I'll be blue balling you on Friday. I'm going to tease something on Friday evening, after stream, because I don't want you being spoiled. I don't want you being spoiled before I stream something entirely different on that day. So after stream, I'll get everything set up that I need to, and then I'll tease the ever-loving daylights out of you. So make sure you subscribe for that. Stay subscribed, turn that notification bell on. Like, guys, come on. I want to be able to get you guys, everyone's input. I want to see what they, or you, the audience, would like to see on the channel. Opinions matter. And this channel necessarily won't actually grow that much without the aid of the audience. It's the same with all channels. Their content gets liked, shared, commented on, all sorts. Engagement really matters. And I want to increase engagement by a lot. So I'll do whatever I can. Because GTA, Grand Theft Auto on the channel cannot continue like this. There is, however, one more game. I'm going to tease this now. There is one more Grand Theft Auto game that we will be playing through on the channel. However, that might be left until next year. Maybe. It depends on how high the demand is for it. It depends on how high the demand is for it. But I'll tease that. I'll tease that at a later date. So keep your eyes peeled. Turn on those notifications. Stay subscribed. And if you wish to, you can donate to the channel. Or heck, you can set a one-time donation using the tip link below. You can become a channel member if you want to long-time support the channel, even further than just liking and sharing. So that's always an option. So thanks for listening, and we are well into gameplay right now. So let's continue. Let's have fun. There's been too many negatives here today. Oh boy, high speed sure scared him. Let's do high speed to the next level. Let's get super speed, and by that I mean nitrous. Oh hell yes! Man, he died. Typical. I'm disappointed. I'm literally so disappointed right now. Oh, you couldn't shoot your way out of a paper bag, you bastards. There we go, right on the money. Now, I don't care about a lot of things. I don't care that we have to go back each time. I really don't. Because it's fun just to time travel away from... What the holy hell is this? Oh yes, I start to get bugs. Did we really? Oh. I actually forgot to put a marker there because we got so ranty. For anyone who wants to listen to the rant, the DVR option is available for this, so you can just literally go back to the beginning of the stream and listen. Even when I end the stream, it will not affect playback. So keep that in mind. He's bleeding out! Get him! Really? Well, he lost his mind. Why is he so focused on me? He's being beat up by a woman. If you don't know, if the police are beat up in any way in GTA by anyone, they should or do retaliate. Well, he lost his mind. In most cases, actually, GTA 5 is a bit too harsh. With like the wanted level. Like, for one, they removed tanks. Or rather, yeah, they took away the 6th wanted level star. Which is arguably terrible because it offers the next level of challenge. There's not that much of a challenge if the army's not involved.
You know what? I think we're gonna take a little drop. What are you, fucking stupid? I'm not joking here. Untie me, motherfucker.
Yeah, boy!
Oh man, this is too fast.
Yeah, we don't want to kill the guy, we just need to get answers from him.
You signed your own death warrant.
Says the guy taped to the hood of a car, or a bonnet of a car. Like, for crying out loud, mate. Sit your ass down. Yep, boy. Yeah, high speeds do scare him because he'll almost certainly die.
Oh man, this is too fast. Oh, slow down, for God's sake.
Hell no, you friggin' weenie.
Too fast. Oh man, this is too fast.
Keep off the freeway, that's why we keep getting police. Okay. If only I could hide and raise my wanted level. They're gonna shoot innocent civilians!
Hey, stop this insanity. What, you think that's funny?
They almost got him killed. That's hilarious. Try some handbrake turns! No, because handbrake turns are terrible.
What are you trying to fuck both of us?
Yes, in fact. Because if I die, all I have to do is restart. But it's just going to be more pain for you every single time, so...
I can see you're serious.
Oh. The game's going to blame me for killing the guy.
Thank you. Thank God. Thank God.
Oh lordy! The police are trying to kill him as well. They should not be doing that.
Come on, I don't want to die.
Neither do I, so fuck you, buddy. Meh.
You're gonna kill both of us. Oh my God, I'm still alive.
High speed's definitely scared this guy, but the police are my concern right now.
Oh my God, I did shit myself.
Haha! I didn't kill him! It was the police! Run! I just need to run away and hide in my TARDIS.
Come on, tough guy.
Ah, bollocks! There's so much irony here. So we're just gonna restart. There's so much irony to that part. It's like, it's terrible. So guys, I am very much thinking of doing a Twitch stream on Sunday. So if you want to join me for that, it will be a non-vocal stream. Basically, I will not be talking because the game that I potentially might be playing is Audio Surf. Now, Audio Surf is one of those games, it's a beautiful game that uses your own music to make the levels. And you have to avoid blocks using a spaceship. And some of the time, the blocks that you have to hit to get points, a lot of the time come with the beat of the song. So that's the thing. If you want to see me snap my wrists, there's quite a bit of gameplay on my Twitch already. So if you want more, go over to twitch.tv/GTArajgaming and make sure to follow me there. Because oh lordy, there's stuff coming up. And what I'd like to see the most is to try and get to like partner or affiliate. Now you may be wondering, oh, you're monetized on here. Yes, so there's in my eyes, there's nothing wrong with multiple sources of income. If anything, we can try putting an audience to both platforms. Or rather, if I can build a big enough audience on on Twitch, I could potentially bring them over here, and you'll all make friends. He said, joking. I just put my phone on charge and it's not fast charging. One moment please, there may be an issue. There we go, finally. So we have returned. I want this Ferrari. I was going to call it a Lotus. This car's mine now, pal. You can piss off at it. Wait, the cheats deactivate on every save. Oh. That's disappointing. Ah, frick. There we go. We now have nitrous. Or rather, we can use nitrous. So near the end of the stream, I'll shell myself again. And at the end of the stream. Because I'm glad. I'm kind of glad I put that out there. About the whole rant thing earlier. That's quite good.
Idiot! Do you realize how much those machines cost? We're supposed to be...
Because I feel it had to be brought to light. Because the guy was being an absolute coward, a child about it, about the entire situation. Why would you get mad at someone else for having a different opinion and who isn't being mean or throwing memes or shade your way? It's just petty. It really is. And let's drop that topic for a while. If he decides to unblock me and respond, then I'll happily friggin' talk more about it. But as it stands, the OG Dreamcast guy does have me blocked. Maybe he got caught up in the moment and said something he didn't mean. In that case, I would very much accept an apology. But if he truly meant it, the way he acted, if he meant the way he acted, and throwing insults at that point, then oh boy, he would really nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth the time anymore. So I'm going to drop that until he responds with something. But anyway, we need to get back to this mission because holy tits, stay off the freeway. Aye, we need to get this mission done or else we'll never progress. Brum brum, motherfucker. Alright. Nah, you're fine, pal. I'm having fun. Why would I stop having fun? Just because you don't like it. Oh crap. That was so damn close. Now keep in mind, if he died, if the guy on the hood of the car game, we almost had it. We almost won. We almost won! We almost won that and the game decided to yeet me. We got yeeted right the hell out of there. The game was like, oh, you're gonna win? Yeet! Nah fam, get yeeted. It's one of the weirdest ways I've gotten yeeted so far. Right at the end, or part way through a mission. It's just weird. Alrighty. So we'll try it again. Let's check time. We've been live for 1 hour and 20. Oh, that reminds me, there's chat commands that are posted in the community tab. So there's only like 3. Twitch has way more, but I'm not gonna bother utilizing those. Because let's face it, I get little to no viewers as it is on Twitch, so that's that. I do YouTube and Twitch for fun. But I also want to be successful, to varying degrees.
Idiot. Hey, who the fuck? Who are you? One-timey, huh?
Also, in cutscenes you can enter cheats, so you don't have to worry about getting out cards randomly by putting cheats in. Brum brum. So we have to be insanely careful now. Right, if he thinks that's too fast... Wow, he just freaking glitched the hell out. Let's drive on the wrong side! Oh, I'm evil for this, but I love it. Okay, I can see you're serious. The shit from your underpants is going plop, plop, plop across the friggin' street. And for anyone wondering why we have to keep getting out, that is how you refill nitrous. That's how it works. It's weird, I know, but you know. Oh, come on! Oh, we're gonna shake him up real good. Alright. Keep in mind, this is the furthest I've ever been in San Andreas. Sure, I've explored the map using modded saves, but I have never ever played through the full story. So I really hope to learn more. Right, let's get him on the wrong side of the road and freak him the hell out. Oh, that could have killed this guy. Oh, keep your legs lifted, you stupid bastard! Boy! Ah, this is beautiful. Oh, freeways over there. Hey, come on, get scared, you dick! Ha 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 ha! Way, you got played, mate! You got played, you stupid bastard. Alright. Why does nitrous auto turn on for these guys? The family will make you pay! Hmm? Which family? The Sandaco family! It was at this moment the guy on the hood of the car knew he fucked up. I don't want that save. I want the TARDIS save. Actually, I'll better save here just in case the TARDIS bugs out. But, guys, that is it for tonight, my friends. If you're still not subscribed to the channel, make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell to be notified whenever I stream, whenever I upload, whenever I put something in the community tab, whether it be a blue ball teaser for what I'm doing next, whether it be a poll to decide what I can play or should play, or whether it be to just post something to say, hey, thanks for watching. Make sure the notification bell is turned on. Go down there, click it. The same goes for the subscribe button. If the subscribe button is still red, click it. If you want to support the channel monetarily, aka if you want to give a little ching ching to the stream, or the channel I should say, then you can donate. You can leave a tip using the link in the description. You can send a super chat during any stream. Or you can become a channel member. Now, channel memberships work exactly like Patreon. You give me money, you get benefits. The current best value benefit is the base benefit. The GTAraj Scouts. Now what that gets you, it gets you a loyalty badge. There's custom emoji that I need time to work on. There's also other things, such as shoutouts during stream, and you'll be credited in the end of each video. Each edited video, mind you. So to reiterate, all new channel members get shouted out. Whether it be immediately on stream, or the stream after. But anyway guys, tomorrow we'll be playing Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. Friday's up in the air. I'll probably pick something on my own if there's no final vote cast. Either that or I'll pick between the ones that are tied. But anyway, this has been GTArajgaming. I hope you have a fantastic day, evening, morning, whatever. And I'll see you all tomorrow.